The protagonist and their group of close friends always dreamed of escaping the crowded, noisy, and stressful city life. They wanted to own a piece of land where they could live closer to nature, build their own retreat, and find peace away from the modern world's chaos. 4 years, they worked hard, saved money, and researched different locations, determined to make their dream a reality. After years of planning and searching, the group found the perfect 15-acre plot of land. It had everything they were looking for: beautiful open fields, dense forested areas, and a small stream running through it. The group pooled their savings, carefully completed all legal paperwork, and officially became the owners of the property. They were filled with excitement, ready to start building their cabins and transforming the land into their dream retreat. Not long after they arrived at their newly purchased land, they encountered an unexpected problem: a hostile neighbor named Karen. She stormed onto the property, furious, and accused them of trespassing. She insisted that they had no right to be there, despite their legal ownership. Confused but firm, the group tried to explain that they had legally bought the land, but Karen refused to listen and instead threatened to call the police. True to her word, Karen called the local sheriff, expecting to have the group removed from what she still considered her land. When the sheriff arrived, the group calmly provided all the necessary paperwork proving they were the rightful owners. After reviewing the documents, the sheriff confirmed that they were indeed the legal owners and told Karen she had no claim over the property. Despite this official confirmation, Karen remained furious and unwilling to accept the truth. Karen didn't stop after the sheriff's confirmation. Instead, she began harassing the group in multiple ways. She spread false rumors about them in the local community, trying to turn the townspeople against them. She also filed false complaints to local authorities, accusing them of illegal activities on the land. At night, she would shine bright floodlights onto their property and make loud noises to disturb them. It was clear that Karen wasn't going to let go of her resentment easily, and the group started to worry about what she might do next. As Karen's harassment escalated, the group decided to take legal action. They documented every instance of her trespassing, false complaints, and disturbances. With enough evidence, they approached a lawyer to file for a restraining order. However, Karen fought back, claiming that she had been the victim in the situation. She fabricated stories, stating that the group was destroying the environment and violating community regulations. The legal process dragged on, causing stress and frustration for the group, but they remained determined to protect their new home. One morning, the group woke up to find that their property had been vandalized. Their fences were cut, their supplies were scattered, and a few trees they had carefully marked for preservation were mysteriously chopped down. Security cameras they had installed were damaged, making it impossible to see who was responsible. Though they had no direct proof, they strongly suspected Karen was behind it. They reported the incidents to the police, but without clear evidence, nothing could be done. This left the group feeling vulnerable, realizing that their neighbor would go to extreme lengths to make their lives miserable. Karen's influence over the local community became apparent when some townspeople began treating the group with suspicion. Rumors spread that they were troublemakers, outsiders who didn't respect the town's traditions. However, not everyone believed Karen's lies. A few neighbors, including an elderly couple who had lived there for decades, reached out and expressed their support. They revealed that Karen had a long history of bullying newcomers and causing problems. Encouraged by this unexpected kindness, the group found new hope and allies in their battle against Karen's harassment. Determined to catch Karen red-handed, the group installed hidden security cameras in strategic locations. Their patience paid off when, one night, Karen was caught trespassing on their land, throwing trash into their water supply, and attempting to tamper with their solar panels. With undeniable video evidence, they took the footage straight to the authorities. This time, the police had no choice but to take action. Karen was fined for trespassing and vandalism, and the restraining order was finally approved, legally barring her from stepping onto their land again. After facing legal consequences, Karen finally backed off, though not without bitterness. Over time, as she realized she could no longer intimidate the group, her interference dwindled. With the threat gone, the group was able to focus on their dream again. They built their cabins, planted gardens, and formed strong friendships with the supportive members of the community. Despite the hardships, they had won their fight for their land, proving that determination and unity could overcome even the most stubborn obstacles.